Alright guys, welcome back to what if Naruto was Shadow's Reincarnation Part 3. Um where I left off it was oh crap, I'm tired. Oh god. Um it's when Shadow just left, right? So what was the thing about again? Okay. Yeah. So Shadow leaves to go to the uh go on his 2 year training trip, right? So in this time I'm gonna go over details on what Shadow's going through, right? So over this time he found out that he can manipulate the chakra around his body to um he can manipulate the chakra around his body to transform into what was it? No. He figured out that he can transform into his original form, so he can hold up. Yeah, so he can transform back into his original form, like a looking like a hedgehog, right? So um so um but I'm gonna get to that later. But right now we're gonna be focusing on how he gonna get up to this point. I'll come back to when I'm done with this game. Alright, so I'm done playing the game right now, so yeah just say two uh, 2 weeks into the 2 weeks into training, right? So Midoriya hold up let me compose myself. Shadow, so he gets his bright idea, right? Since he retains his old ability, right? Why not transform into what he used to look like? A giant hedgehog, right? So Shadow, he meditates and he trains a chakra bullshit, like he trying to figure out like which one is better for turning himself back into his original form, right? He recognized that his chaos powers and his normal powers cannot do that, so he uses chakra, and it actually works. He's wondering how, and he wondering if can he release it or not, right? So he says, he reads a couple hand signs and says, the yawn. He says release, right? And it releases. So he said, you know what? I might keep that original state, right? So he stays in that form for a long time, fighting monsters. Let's just say he found out some legendary ancient place where big ass monsters be around, right? You know what I mean by that. So he stays there and train. He also became friends with Kurama. And Kurama told him his name. I don't remember if I said that or not. So Kurama tells Shadow his name, right? And they became good friends after that point. And Shadow, he got KCM mode, right? And he also got Mirror mode for plot reasonings. And he can also control it. And they won't die because Shadow's not from this world, so Kurama wants to fuse his chakra together. So yeah, we know. And besides, Naruto don't use his Shadow don't really use his chakra that much, and Kurama, he took over Shadow's full chakra system. So yeah. So Um, so that happens, right? Um, Hold up, I gotta yawn again. I'm so tired. So, um, another time skip about like 1 year into the training trip, right? Shadow, he been killing and he made a name for himself. The Black Reaper of the Leaf. Cause they see he had a leaf. They see him had a leaf headband on, right? And they start calling him the Black Reaper of the Leaf because during the training trip, some bandits some a lot of gangs of bandits and everything been trying to kill him. Cause they thinking that, hey, it's a fucking hedgehog. Just kill it and we get lots of money off of this. Cause it just say in this world, hedgehogs are a delicacy and they are worth millions upon millions of dollars. And they see a leaf headband on it, so they suspect that the leaf has have this hedgehog and they can get this hedgehog and make it a bargaining chip. But all they know, they keep dying. And let's just say one cloud ninja decides to was walking by, right, and he's seen Shadow kill a lot of bandits with no mercy, without even hesitating, and with giving not a single crap in the world. And he just walked off, not caring. He walked off smiling like, yes. So, um, so let's, so a few days later, Shadow just training on a training, right? Since Karama is the one that's full control of the chakra system, because Shadow just says, hey, let's just make a deal. I keep you out of the cage with no seals on, and you can control the chakra. You can control my chakra however you want it. Because I do not use chakra. I don't want to use it at all. The only time I want to use chakra is to either put on this random mass genjutsu, and and this releases genjutsu. That's the only time I'm using chakra. So Kurama said, alright, sure. And Shadow just thinking about it. I might use some ninjutsu as well. I gotta develop some. So Shadow, he remembers what he actually did a training trip for. Hope I gotta sneeze. So Shadow, he starts to develop his own ninjutsu. And he named it Dark Release, Dark Ominous Presence, some stuff like that, right? I'm gonna tell you all his Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, so Shadow, I'm gonna tell you all his moves, right? He created a move called Dark Chaos Blast, Dark created Dark Style, Dark Presence, Dark Style, Ominous Aura, Dark Style, some stuff like that, right? So the Leaf wondering, we have a hedgehog. Like, I mean, when they look at the bingo books, they see Black Reaper of the Leaf, Shadow the Hedgehog, and they over wondering, when do we get a hedgehog, and why haven't we noticed this, right? Donzo sees this, he thinking, we can roll over every village. So he's thinking of ways to get Shadow on his side. He thinking that even though this hedgehog might be intelligent, he might not know how to talk, right? So yeah, bullshit like that, right? And Shadow, he's still in his hedgehog form he been in that form for almost he'll be in that form for almost whole 2 years. That's how long you gonna stay in that form. But hey, it is what it is, right? He's in the wild. He don't care. He's in his original form. So Shadow, he hold up, wait a minute, please. This picture is what they see in the bingo books, cause this is what exactly what Naruto looked like, aka we all know as Shadow right now. That's what they all see him like. So hold up, wait a minute again. Yeah, so this is what they all see in the bingo books. Everybody wondering who is this? Like every shinobi in the leaf wondering who is this. Only Yumi knows because her and Kakashi is the only two people that recognize the things on the back of his head. I keep forgetting what they are. I forget what they are. My bad, I keep forgetting what they are. So those two are the only one that recognizes it. And yeah, they recognize the black and red. So they're like, that's Naruto for sure. Yumi, what if Naruto look like that? So Yumi, let's just go over to her progress, cause she gonna be having a lot of screen time, cause yeah, for some odd reason she gonna have a lot of screen time during the sorcery fight. No Sakura needing help. So she is far more skilled than Sakura. Sakura's gonna die. I'm just gonna straight up say this. Sakura's gonna die. So that happens, right? She gets a lot more powerful physical strength. Chakra is higher, a lot higher, and she is a lot, and I mean god tier level with medical ninjutsu. I'm just gonna tell you that, and that's the only thing gonna get right now. So let's go back to Shadow's point of view. So he's looking at bingo books, right? And don't ask me how he got it. He just stole it. Cause Shadow's like that. He don't get caught. So he looks at the bingo books and he see himself like, he's like, oh, that's a perfect picture. So he's off doing his thing, really. Kurama is off inside his body doing whatever he wants. Like, he got free roaming. Like, he's free roaming. Like you do in GTA 5. You free roam and do whatever you want. So, those who are doing that, he meets another Jinchuriki. And this is, what's this person's name again? It's one of them. Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, so he meets Killer Bee in the Raikage training. So they sees him. He sees them. Shadow immediately recognizing it's gonna be a fucking battle. So Shadow decides to whip out. Hold up, wait a minute. So Shadow decides to do this. Pull out a chaos spear. So he throws it straight at them. Yeah. So he throws it straight at them, right? So he throws a chaos spear, right? And it hits him. And no, they dodged it because they are not taking this guy serious. So they going into the battle, right? Killer Bee. I forgot Killer Bee's moves. Oh crap! Hold up. Forget it. I'm not. Yeah, forget it. I was planning on searching it up, but no. So Killer Bee, he used I think he got lightning style. I'm pretty sure he got lightning style. Yeah. So he used lightning style, lightning dragon. Right? Shadow sees this, so he decides to use dark style, dark dragon. Right? He just reversed the name, but with the same hand signs, but reversed the name. Right? And a dark dragon appears, and the two dragons go to fight. Right? So the Raikage activates his lightning cloak, and Shadow goes for a lariat. Shadow's like, Uh, that's gonna hurt if I don't dodge. So Shadow, barely by the tip of his hairs, dodges it. And then the Rock gets shocked, like, how? But he just don't give a shit. Like he's that he got the black person energy. So he comes back around with a kick, kicking him so hard, go crashes through about like 10 trees before stopping. Right. So Shadow goes through 10 trees. As soon as you look up, he sees both of them running after him. Like so, Shadow take off his rings, right, and give him a little boost, right. So he gets that little boost, and what's this thing, man? Yeah. So they're going into a 2-on-1 hand-to-hand combat. Shadow is fucking with one hand for each and dodging, but he's getting pushed back and getting pushed back. Like so Rakage hit him that one good time, right? So hold up. So the Rakage hit him one time, right? Sending him going flying through a lot of sending him going flying, right? So Shadow gets up, he looks up, he gets kicked by Killer Bee, and then he gets kunai thrown at him. So Shadow, he's like shit. So Shadow gets kunai thrown at him, hit him left shoulder, right shoulder, in the middle of the stomach, sending him going flying, right. Killer Bee pulls out the sword, and he goes to slashing Shadow on his arm, leaving a little scar there. Shadow, he's getting pushed back and he's getting mad. So he kicks Killer Bee, and let's just say he pulls out a pair of scissors. Don't ask how he got scissors, just know he got scissors on him. So he throws them around on his finger because he don't want to use a kunai because they break too easily. So he just pulls out a pair of scissors, right? And he have him as a knife or a kunai, as you can say it. And he starts to fight with scissors. They like, what the fuck? Cause Shadow, during this time, he recognized scissors are incredibly useful, right? He can cut up opponents and can kill them easily with scissors. Like, instead of having to keep sharpening scissors, you only have to sharpen them a couple of times and you'll be good, right? Instead of having to keep sharpening them with kunais. So he decides to use that because he's lazy like that in this one. So he's fine with scissors. And they are wondering how is he pushing us back with scissors? So the Rokage activates Lightning Cloak level 2 and Killer Bee goes into his Tail Beast mode. Naruto, aka Shadow, it's like, I gotta get serious. I mean, I've been getting my ass kicked this whole fight, so yeah. I might get captured, but so he decides to go into perfected chakra cloaked, but KCM won. So they go into a battle of high speed, right? Clashing. So Shadow decides to use a dark Rasengan, trying to slide into Killer Bee. Killer Bee just dodges it and hit him with the eight tails tail, right? Sending him going flying. Shadow, he gets up, seeing Raikage coming after him, so he dodges and go into hand-to-hand combat. Left, right, punches up, down, left, right, kicks and all. They are matching it even. So Killer Bee comes out of nowhere and kicks him straight in the face, and him goes flying, right? Shadow gets back up, throwing dark blasts at the Raikage and Killer Bee. Like it's going all out. Like it's all out war right there, right? So and they are close to the cloud, right? So the cloud is hearing all this commotion, so they sending ninjas, right? Shadow, he pulls this ninja string on his wire, on his pair of scissors, right? Sitting there coming straight towards him, so he catches them and starts to kill a bee. He was coming out with a sword, so Shadow pulls out another pair of scissors and blocks it, trying to go and cut off Killer Bee's fingers for fun and shittery, just to make him pissed. Killer Bee dodges, right? And then out of nowhere, a blue fireball comes and hit him. Shadow goes flying. He looks up to see what the hell hit him. He sees a giant two-tailed flaming cat, but goes down into Yujito. He's like, for fuck's sake, what the fuck? Like, he's that pissed, right? So it's a harder fight. So Shadow, he goes into KCM 2, evening out the odds a bit, but still getting his ass kicked in the process. We all know Shadow is overpowered, but he's not using chaos energy. So yeah. So he says absolute dark chaotic zone, right? Sending them all into a Genjutsu world, making them all scream in pain, but I mean, thinking that they all were just gonna go down. Killer Bee, no, all three of them raises their chakra, and yeah, so he's like, fuck, somebody help me. Like, he's getting he's actually legit getting starting to get a little scared here. So what is this? What is this? I don't even know. So Shadow's like, damn it. So so Yujitochi, so she says fire style, fire mouse jutsu, right? Shadow said fire dark style, dark karama dark style, dark fox blast, because he wanted to, and then after that he said dark style, dark hedgehog, headhunter jutsu, making making the Raikage go underground, because he got distracted by this dark style again. So the Raikage get on the ground, he gets bad, and he starts to raise his chakra. Getting out, trying to break out. The ground is shaking. The ground is shaking constantly, and so yeah. So the Koski, this is about the time they're going to get Yujito, right? So they appear, and this is still within the 2-year time skip. Shadow's like, oh no, more people. Fuck this. So Shadow decides to use his Nah. Everybody's like 10 times stronger in this. Everybody's 10 times stronger in this one, so they can put up a better fight. So I can make the fights more entertaining. So Shadow, he's in his. Oh my god, the voice cracks. So Shadow, he's over there just like, god damn it, more people. So he pulls out another pair of scissors. Like, Shadow, he got infinite pairs of scissors. So don't question me. He got a hell of a lot of scissors. Like, you don't really need sharpened scissors. The only thing you do is just sharpen at the blade on both sides, and you're done. Like, that's all. Just sharpen up the blades on both sides. You can slice and cut easily, right? So Shadow, he just pulls out like 2 more pairs of scissors, ready for another fight. And Akatsuki, knowing that this is an Naruto Jinchuriki, and he looks hella exhausted and hella hurt and losing a lot of blood, they see the 8 tails and the 2 tails. They're like, perfect. So it's like an absolute war zone. It's like it's looking like the sand village right now. It's looking like you're going to the sand. Like, there's nothing but sand, pillars and pillars of dirt, sand, nothing. It looks like a giant barren wasteland before you hit the cloud village. That's all you see. It's a fucking sand village, but it's not the sand right now. Like, that's all you're seeing. It's bull. It's unimaginable amount of dust and sand and everything just gone. Like 5 miles before you reach the sand, you see a huge dome of trees. So, yeah. So, let's get back to the battle. So, Shadow, he sees the Akatsuki. They go, this is I forgot who came to get Yujito. So, Hidan and Kakatsu said, oh, 3. So, three Jinchurikis at once. Rakage, he finally busts at the ground. Shadow, he's like, damn it. More people. So, so they go into the battle. Hidan starts to attack. Uh, yeah. So Hidan starts to attack Shadow with his giant ass slice. So they go into a parrying battle. Like if you see swords fight from anime, you see how epic that is. Like flash marks in the air, sparks flying everywhere. Like just left, right, up, down. It's even digging into the ground. That's how fast they moving, right? And for Kakuzu, he's just using his goddamn puppets. Like really, what else the Kakuzu does other than use his other hearts for other elements to fight? That fight is not really important. It's boring. They didn't close. It's like a long distance fighting battle. And who wants to listen to that without epic clashes? I don't want to do that because ain't no jutsu that. In my whole history of watching Naruto, no jutsu did a power struggle. None did. So I'm not going to get into that. So back to the fight with Kakuzu. With Hidan and Shadow. Hidan haven't been able to lay a scratch on Shadow. And Shadow, he been cutting the living shit out of Hidan. Like he is getting cut. His fingers get chopped off. Don't feel the pain. They grow back. I'm just gonna say that. As long as his body is touched, as long as his head is touched to his body, anything can grow back. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm buffing him a bit. As long as his head is touched to his body, anything can grow back. It was like an epic battle, right? So he don't get tired, so he kicks him. So Shadow goes flying, right? And into the wall. Like they are 100 feet deep. So Shadow goes flying into the wall, right? He done going down for that downward slash. A parry. Like Shadow just parries. So go and kicks him, right? So he kicks and he don't goes flying. So Shadow he does a homing ball, right? So he homes straight towards Hidan, hit him, making him bounce off the wall, hit him with a chaos blast. Like that, he just looks like that. He just throws it, hitting Hidan, makes him go back into the wall, hit him with a dark chakra Rasengan. Like just straight up, boom. And so Shadow jumps up in the air. He does dark planetary resin shirt again, throwing it straight down at Hidan. Thinking that he killed him, but only thing just he explodes and Hidan's out for a while, right? So he looks back, only thing gets smacked by a goddamn fire whip. Like he just gets smacked, so he goes flying, right? He looks back, he sees what the hell? So he sees a lightning whip going straight towards him as well, and hit him straight down into the ground. And another thing coming out of nowhere, just wind dragon. So it just hits him and makes him go flying. Like he busts up like Team Rocky. Like that's how hard he got hit, right? So Shadow, he's not taking the loss. He don't take L's. Shadow do not take losses. So he use a humming ball coming down like a goddamn meteorite, blowing up everything. Only people who's alive is people who presume to be immortal. Everybody else just went flying. Like everybody else just went flying back to the sand. No, Killer Bee, the Raikage, and Yujiso, and all the Clash Shinobi go flying back to the cloud. That's how hard he hit. So he looks up, he sees Hidan and Kakuzu, right? Kakuzu's like, "Oh, I will have your heart." Dark release? Oh yes. So they go into a battle, right? Dark blasts and whips everywhere. Just total chaos. Nothing to see for miles upon miles. Shadow, he's losing stamina, and he's losing it fast. And he's going straight out of stamina for sure, right? So he decides, he's like, retreating is not the same as taking an L. It's a tactical retreat. So he decides to use a giant dark miasma bomb. So he just releases all his dark chakra, right? And he finally figured out his chakra's dark, so he just names it dark chakra miasma bomb, right? And he releases it, and it blinds everybody, but Shadow, he can see everything, so he pulls a tactical retreat. And that's why I'm gonna leave it off right now. I'll make episode 4, and it goes in after what happens after. Yeah. So see ya.